What is your thought on what happened with Comey?
So my analysis of Comey is basically he was so good at his role that was his undoing. So James Comey is a long-term public servant in the FBI.
Yep.
Company man, follows orders, nonpartisan, not political, does his job. You have the Clinton investigation, and then you have the Clinton tarmac meeting with Bill Clinton and Loretta Lynch in Phoenix, my hometown. And that sort of cuts into the impartiality or the appearance of impartiality of Loretta Lynch. At that point, when you're deciding how to proceed with the investigation, Loretta Lynch could have given the decision of whether or not to prosecute to her deputy, who was this non-political actor in the Department of Justice, a woman named Sally Yates. Very well trusted, careerist, not a political person. But instead, you had Comey come out and say, this is the FBI's recommendation about whether or not to prosecute. That's not normal. Prosecutors decide whether to prosecute. Law enforcement agencies make recommendations. Comey went and did that because his boss told him to do that. Somebody at DOJ said, look, you're going to go take the fall for this. And he's a good company guy, so he does it. But that makes him super sensitive because now he's had to go out in public and make these statements about this recommendation. He's on this very big topic, so he's paying attention. And when he gets new developments in the investigation, he feels now that since he's already had to go out and put his neck out, he has to go out and give this new information, which he does. And, you know, she still blames that for her loss, which not taking personal responsibility. But then you get the new administration. The Attorney General gets appointed. I'm not a big fan for a lot of reasons that we don't have time for. But he's been around the block, and he sees a company man, and he knows this is the guy who's dedicated to the job. He's not political, but he's not going to just fall in line. He's going to have, when there's the Flynn stuff and Russia ties, he's going to do a thorough and impartial investigation. And the administration wants an investigation, no doubt. They don't want the kind of investigation James Comey's going to do, because he's not going to fall in line. So they had to get rid of him because of who he was and what made him so good at his job. That's why he had to go.
Yeah, it's funny because I disagree with him on a lot of stuff, as I'm sure you do. I mean, he is for, you know, being able to have access to everybody's browsers. I mean, he's, but I believe he actually believes and he's trying to do the right thing. I think he is. I think he's a good guy. I disagree with him on a lot of things, but I think he is a good guy.